good morning. I'm suspicious. This park is empty. And that's the first time that's ever happened in 2 years of me coming here. I've been here quite a bit. It's a familiar spot. We're going to walk around and do video. I really didn't want to come out this morning. I've been up since 2:30. It is 7 a.m. That's a pretty long time. I didn't mean to get up at 2:30 because I went to bed around 9 as usual. Just woke up and went, guess I'm not getting back to sleep, and just toss and turn for the next 2.5 hours. Cool. Great. It's just after Thanksgiving. I expected it to be colder than it was. I don't know what happened. The app on my phone that I usually use and have had no problems with for all this time just decided not to. Yeah, it's still saying that it's currently 16 degrees and feels like 7, which is pretty cold. It's not. It's below freezing, but it's not that cold. It's like 30, 31. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to have to look into it and see what I can do. But I wanted to do video. I was trying to find somewhere. I kind of went back to the drawing board trying to figure out what to do. Like I said, I didn't say that. I had a different idea for today. I was going to go somewhere else, like up into the mountains, and did not. I was going to go out on Wednesday as well. I've been off for 3 days. I worked Tuesday as I usually do, and then I went, I'm taking a vacation. So I took an extra day, and then we get Thursday, Friday off for the holiday. So I've been off for 3 days, and my plan was to go out on Wednesday, but I checked the forecast Tuesday night and then woke up Wednesday morning, and it was considerably snowing. So there's snow on the ground after a couple days of no snow, but not nearly as much as there was. But yeah, I wasn't going to go out when it was fully snowstorming. So yeah, I think it's enough stalling. The sun is rising. We'll come back out in a few weeks to go do the other idea that I was talking about, where we'll go up into the mountains, but that's not for today. Not when I woke up at 2:30. I don't have the energy to do that today. I really was like, well, what can if I didn't already have a plan for Monday as well to do photos, and I wanted to force myself to do video, I at least left the audio stuff at home. I know I'm not going to get anything. I'll just use what's on the camera with the mic there, but I'm not going to bring the whole thing, and I'm not going to, because it's so cold, I'm not just going to sit in one spot, which is what I do when I do video most of the time. We're going to walk around, and we're going to see what we can see. We're going to walk the whole park, and maybe be out for about 2 hours. It is still cold, even if it's not as cold as I thought it was going to be. Let's get on out there. I've dressed full layers because I thought it was going to be well below zero, so I've got every possible layer on in this nice jacket. Again, thank you, people of Patreon. There's somebody. Now it's starting to... There's somebody else here. Just saw it in the car pull up. Anyway, I also have a hat that I'm going to wear instead. If I can get it to... I got a hat to keep my ears warm. It's got these flaps on it. Alright, let's get out there. welcome to winter. It is fully winter, for sure. Hat worked well. It was okay. I like this. I like that it kept my ears warm for sure. The rest of the hat, not so much. This isn't going to be it. This hat in particular. Like, it's cool. It works. But it's not ideal. It's basically just a baseball cap. It was not expensive. I did not want to buy a really expensive hat because I didn't know if I would like that. I've never used something like this before. I like the flaps. It definitely works. It kept my ears warm, which is exactly what I wanted to solve. But it's basically just a baseball cap with ears. There's nothing, the insulation on the inside's basically none. It's like waterproof. It'll be fine for some things, but it's not my favorite. It just doesn't really fit very well, and it's very stiff and rigid. Maybe I just need to wear it and break it in a bit more, but it was cheap, and I kind of expected that. It was a test, and I wanted to know. That was good. But it is winter. Welcome to winter. Winter means different rules. Winter means that every bird, any bird that you can see in the view of the lens while recording or taking a photo, good, perfect. Winter means every minute above 0 minutes that you are just outside, good, perfect. Winter probably means more things, but I don't know. Winter means any time you can go out, I guess. It means that the weather's not always going to be great, especially when it snows, and it snows heavily. The camera's not waterproof, so can't really as easily get out, and it makes it more dangerous to drive, so it's never exactly going to be perfect in that way. It's winter. The winter means that most of the birds have flown south, so there's not as much to see. Winter means that it's cold, and I have to put on many layers, and batteries drain much faster. So we are in winter. It's a different scenario. It's a different set of rules, and I have to remind myself that because otherwise I get down on what I do. But I saw plenty of waterfowl on the water, geese mostly, a couple of mallards, chickadee, sparrow. Good stuff for winter, absolutely. Happy to see it. Yes, they're common, but you know what? It's cool. It's good practice to get out and do that, and that's what I have to keep reminding myself because otherwise it can get boring. But that's fine. It's good. I'm going to get a different hat. And, well, I think that's probably it. We came out. I'm glad I did. It's very pretty. The mountains are covered in snow. Went out there for a couple hours and realized that it's kind of annoying to try and walk around. I wound up walking some and then staying in one spot when I went, yes, this will work, because carrying the camera doesn't really work too well when it's got the tripod attached, the video setup. It's not ideal for mobile. I can do it if I have two hands, but I realized I forgot the strap for the bag, so I couldn't sling it around my back to carry this camera and everything, so I can get the wide shots and the landscape, which is also important. So I was having to carry that and then carry the camera from the top handle, and it's really heavy and just weighs my arm down and goes, I can walk about 3 feet before my arm starts burning. Not ideal. It's heavy. It's very heavy. Next time, I'll bring the strap. Next time I feel like doing some walking, but not the next time I come out. I have a plan for the next time. I got several plans that I'm starting to write down. I'm making a plan whenever I think about it, and I go, this would be good. I'll just write it down, and then we'll go do that thing. That's the best way I can try to move forward with it and try to get things done and try to plan ahead of time so I don't wake up at 2:30 in the morning and go, I'm not up for several hours of driving today. I'm not going to do that on top of several hours of standing outside in the cold or walking around in the cold trying to film birds. Not up for that today. That's okay. We'll do it next time. I got plenty of time coming off at the end of the year. I am taking 2 weeks off at the end of the year, as I typically do between Christmas and New Year's. I will be off from work already, and I just bundle in my own paid time off in order to take a nice long vacation. And I'll be getting plenty of things done, weather permitting. Anyway, that'll do it for today. I think I'm going to record a personal vlog for the first time in I don't know how long, so that'll be out at some point. Enjoy the nature footage. Bye, everybody.